Today we're going to take a little trip just a little north and we're going to go forage for some chokecherries. We could have done this like last week or the week before and probably gotten a lot more. I don't know how many we're going to get today, but I've got my containers, we've got a bucket, I've got my hat, I've got my sunglasses, and I've got bug spray. So we are going to head up north just a little ways and see what we can get. Here we are. They just grow wild. We are just a few miles north of our house. They just grow out here in the ditches. Other things we can forage for are elderberries and wild plums. But today we're getting chokecherries. This little tree here is just loaded. Usually when we pick chokecherries, we don't take everything. Like, we leave some for the birds and whatever else is going to eat them. We leave some to drop on the ground. We just take some. We do not ever totally strip all of the berries off of a plant. Got our big bucket there. I always bring smaller containers to fill while you're picking, and then I just dump it into the bigger one. pretty ripe. They come off pretty easy right now. We should get a lot of juice out of these. They're very ripe, but they're not drying out. One thing I want to say is don't go onto private property unless you have permission when you're foraging. We have a lot of private property around where we live, but we primarily stick to the ditches. We get plenty that way. We've never had a problem not getting enough that way. There is some walking ground and stuff, but we stick to the ditches. We did not see a single person in the several hours we were out today. We didn't even meet another car.
These are riper.
Make sure it's going. We went to several different bushes and drove a couple different places to get what we got. We got just over half of this 5-gallon bucket full. We brought home the chokecherries and we bagged them up into gallon bags. We have about at least 3 of these gallon bags full, and when we wash them, we just put them like in a big bowl or pot and rinse them, and then anything that doesn't need to be in there kind of floats to the top and you can get all that out. And then we just like rinse them really good and drain them really good a couple of times. So we got a good amount, and that's plenty for us for this year. Last year we picked a lot more. This year we're just going to make like 1 batch of syrup and 1 batch of jelly, and I will show you how I do that on the next one. So thanks for tuning in and joining us today on our journey. See you next time. Yeah, I stuck it down in the dirt. Don't you think that'll... I won't put that on. I always drop a few, but that's okay. The ground can have some.